Texas Congressman Chip Roy endorsing Florida Governor Ron DeSantis for a run for president, but he hasn't even announced a run for the White House. Chip Roy writing, as governor, he unequivocally has made Florida stronger and freer. Economic growth and prosperity in Florida surged upon his firm rejection of the devastating COVID mandates foisted upon us by foolishly empowered Washington bureaucrats. And again, Congressman Chip Roy endorsing a non-candidate, at least at this point.
By the way, it's expected that he might make an announcement at the end of the legislative session, which would be at the end of May, but we're not there yet, and no announcement has been made. And while DeSantis is scoring some points, a Trump super PAC is now going after him. Our Miami correspondent Leonardo Feldman is live in Miami. He's got details. Leo, good morning.
Good morning, Emma and Sean. That's right. The head of MAGA Inc, Taylor Buttigieg, sent a letter to Florida's Commission of Ethics requesting an investigation into Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Buttigieg alleges DeSantis is running a shadow presidential campaign. In the letter, he says, quote, "An investigation by the commission is mandated as soon as possible. This letter provides ample evidence that Governor DeSantis and various political committees have engaged in conduct that violates Florida ethics laws. No person is above the law, not even the governor." In a statement, MAGA Inc. added, quote, "Should the commission find that a violation occurred, it should impose penalties that include removing Governor DeSantis from office and disqualifying him from any future ballot in the state of Florida." In response to the accusations, Taryn Fensky, DeSantis' communications director, said, quote, "Adding this to the list of frivolous and politically motivated attacks, it is inappropriate to use state ethics complaints for partisan purposes." And poll after poll shows that DeSantis, who has yet to announce a run for president, is Trump's biggest threat to the Republican presidential nomination. Emma and Sean.
All right, Leo Feldman, thanks so much for that live report. Again, these two, it's DeSantis and Trump. Those are the names we keep hearing, despite the fact that there are some other Republican candidates, by the way, in the mix.
Yeah, exactly. Nikki Haley, former UN ambassador, former South Carolina governor. Obviously, she is already drumming up support, going on campaign stops as well. Vivek Ramaswamy has been on this show several times as well. But again, it goes back to, will DeSantis run? Obviously, there's sources that are saying, yes, he's going to announce. He hasn't yet. But just follow the breadcrumbs, right? I mean, he's already talked about foreign policy, saying that the United States shouldn't, at least he doesn't think defending Ukraine should be a major priority for the United States military at this point. Typically, state governors stay out of a conversation like that. Someone that's running for president does not.
Also interesting, too, Chip Roy had been a fan of Donald Trump and definitely had supported him in his previous time in office. He's a conservative Texas Republican, right? I believe he's on the House Freedom Caucus. We definitely have heard of him recently, again, introducing that bill to designate cartel members as terrorists. So he's actively involved in Republican politics. It's interesting for him to go out of the way, his way, to endorse someone who's not even declared yet.
Right.
That's sending a message.
Well, what does that say about the Republican Party then at this point? Because you're starting to see a divide. We saw it, a little bit coming down the pike. But now that you have a recognized congressman, as you said, sitting on the Freedom Caucus, someone that talks a lot about the border, which is a major topic here in the States, you're seeing other Republicans back a different candidate other than Trump. This could get ugly down the road in terms of the 2024 Republican nomination process, but we'll keep you updated.